Okay, today we are happy to have Mr. Juro from Thailand Financial Association. He's the chairman, and we are happy to have an interview with him and to talk about the up to date Thailand financial industry. Because we are happy to have Mr. Juro and his members to participate in our EAFOX online show. So we take the chance of today to have interview with Mr. Juro and then to tell us more about Thailand financial industry. Okay, next my colleague Louisa to start with Mr. Juro.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to have the chance to interview with Mr. Juro, and I prepared some questions and to ask Mr. Juro. So, shall we start with the first question?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. EFOs have many visitors from overseas, every countries. And why do the buyers sourcing from Thailand? Because we have some representatives of furniture companies from Thailand. So why do the buyers need to source from Thailand booth?
Thailand is one of the choices of many other good choices in the Southeast Asia. So we are also the furniture producing country as well as raw material producing countries. So the choice of the buyer to choose from, of course, buying from Thailand, you have some advantage and some weakness as well. But most of the Thai manufacturers are available for export. And we have a good facilities to produce good furniture for export as well. So we are one of the choices for the buyers.
Okay, because Thailand furniture is always quite different from other Asian countries, and we find that Thai furniture is also with good design, and it can be reflected from the hospitality furniture. How far can we comment of Thai furniture in hospitality sectors?
We have been organizing the furniture fair in Thailand for the past many years. At first, we call it TIFF, TIWF, TIFF, Thailand International Furniture Fair. And right now, it's been changed into style. And we have learned that most of the customers who come to Thailand are mostly for the projects, for the hospitality projects. So they have hotels, restaurants, or public places in hand that they want to source the furniture from Thailand. I think as I said, that Thailand is one of the choice of many other good Asian countries. So we have a good design. We have a strong in design. We have the raw material in our country. That's why we have the good option for the buyers to choose and select from Thailand. One good thing about Thailand is that we offer to produce in any volume. Doesn't mean that you have to come with a big volume to be able to purchase from Thailand. If you come to a small project, we can also handle it as well as the big projects.
Mm-hmm. So this is the advantages of the Thai hospitality furniture when compared with Asian countries, right? As you mentioned,
correct.
The raw materials and the quantity of
the flat in design, the raw material, the value for money. That is the option that people come and source furniture from Thailand. Yes.
Yeah. So Thailand is also strong with wooden materials. But as far as we know that Vietnam or even Indonesia are the same. So what are the differences or what are the advantages of Thailand when compared with these Asian countries in the material supplies? And how can Thailand take good use of these advantages in the furniture market?
We have different raw material. I think we might share some here and there, but overall we have some differences. Thailand is very strong in the rubber wood, and we are probably the largest exporter of rubber wood in the world. And we have also other raw material, including teak, including other hardwood like sadao as well, including rosewood. So a lot of raw material can be used in producing furniture. I think that is similar to many places in Asia as well. So I think it's just a matter of choice. I'm not going to say that we are better or worse than the other country, But I think every country have their own standpoint to prove that they also have a good advantage to buy furniture from as well. So I think it's just a matter of choice. And we offer the good part of raw material. We are very strong in the MDF board, particle board. We're the major supplier of those material as well to the world. So because of that, the furniture using that part will make it advantageous to produce and use for their furniture. Yes.
Okay, so this is a part of about quality, the advantage in quality, right? So
correct.
Yeah. How about the pricing? Do you think it's competitive enough for the Thai furniture in pricing?
Of course, we are the manufacturer of the world. We have the strong price advantage as well because of the proximity to the raw material. I would say we offer good value for money because talking about the cheapest has to go with the volume. If the customer want to do a minimum volume, but also a good price, I think we can offer that.
Okay, so the next question is about the comparison with China, as China is the one of the largest furniture manufacturer in the world. So what are the differences of Thailand furniture when compared with China? Or as you just mentioned about the quantity of production, maybe China is mass production and Thailand will focus on maybe also good at small amount of furniture production. And what else the differences of the furniture between us?
I think in every country, there are also small player and big player in the market. Of course, in Thailand, we also are a big player who can offer a very big mass production as well. And when we say mass production, we can offer to our #1 supplier in the world as well without any problem. But in general, I would say China has a much bigger facility to produce a very competitive furniture. But because of the mass volume production, so they might have a disadvantage in offering to the small project or small player. I think Thailand has more flexibility in this production skill. We can tailor our production to a smaller player.
Okay, so how about the needs, the requirement of skilled workers in Thailand? Do you think is a bigger demand for the skillful workers, or compare with skillful China? Worker. Yeah.
Oh yes, Thailand is a craft country. If you're familiar with Thailand, we are very craft oriented society. So we have a very good skill workers available in the market in Thailand, and we can produce a very fine craft. Same as China, I think China also offer the same. I think craftsmanship, all the country have their own skills, but I think in general we can offer a very competitive price, a value for money, and a very competitive qualities, and a very nice craftsmanship. It's hard for me to try to say who is better in what area, and I try not to say that because everyone is good in something in some way. Yeah. So at the end of the day, as I repeated many times, it's a matter of choices. Thailand has some advantage that the customer might find click and they want to purchase from Thailand, same as many other countries. I would say that we compete in the friendly manner.
Okay, so in order to occupy the bigger market share, how can the Thailand companies or any related parties such as the associations, the governments, how can they contribute or improve the circumstances or do it better in some aspects?
I think one thing that we are very strong at is that we are very good in the craftsmanship. We are very good in the natural raw material. We are also very good in the design, and we are very value for money in the products overall. So if you want to try, if you have a project in hand and you want to give it a try, you can bring the design and offer to any of the Thai manufacturer and see how is the price doing. I think it's just a matter of choices. You can give it a chance. We can offer you something good as well.
Okay, so what are the approaches when facing the competitors, maybe from China or other Asian countries? Do you work close relationship with them or any other approaches?
What is it again?
Just when you're facing the competitors, what are the approaches when to increase your competitiveness as associations or as a companies? So we will work close with them, or same as we work together for the EAFOX and increase the exposure of your Thailand companies on the stage. So what are the approaches?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Thailand itself is a market. We are not just only the manufacturer, but we also have the market in itself. Thailand is very strong in the hospitality. That's why a lot of exporters from Thailand are only care about selling to the local market, not for export. Manufacturers in Thailand, they are more focused in the local than the export because there are a lot of demand also in the local market as well. But because of the pandemic, they believe that you cannot put all eggs in one basket. You have to diversify yourself so that you can cover all the risks. You can manage, you can mitigate the risks in such a positive manner. So I would say pandemic has offered a good opportunity for Thailand to scale up, to offer more products, various products, so that they can diversify their risks. At the same time, they have to diversify their market. They cannot only focus on the local market, but they could focus also on the international market. I think EAFOX is a good exposure because it's one of the strong online platform and initiatives. I think it's a good platform to begin learning about online world, learning about online marketing, learning about how to network with the other people in the world, not just only within yourself. And I think the COVID-19 and the furniture industry, if you check the statistic, in Thailand, the furniture industry are not affected much by the COVID-19. I think because of the working from home opportunities, people buy more furniture, but mostly they import more furniture. So I can see the number of furniture actually increasing, not decreasing due to the COVID-19. So, but the purchasing behavior are totally different. That's why we have to be more equipped with online know-how and online opportunity and try to link with the online platforms. I think you've been offering a very interesting platform for Thailand. And I can see that most of the expo everywhere in the world are going in the same manner. They try to be online or more connected socially on internet. I think this is the new purchasing manner that happening in the Asia and in Thailand as well. Yeah, but the sale is still not so much affected. I can see that there's still a good opportunities. Even there's a COVID-19 or there's no COVID-19, there are always an opportunity. It just depends on how you can capture that opportunities.
Okay.
Juro, can I ask how much percentage of Thai furniture companies going to sell domestic or sales to export?
I would say more than 50% for domestic market.
50%.
More than 50%. Because before COVID-19, we have almost 50 million tourists come to Thailand. Thailand is a small country. 50 million people all over the world come to Thailand as a tourist destination. That means we are very strong in the hospitality, very strong in the hotel, restaurant, and food and all that. That all in all, our economy rely on this sector a lot. And actually it bring up the furniture sector also. In one point in time, we almost see no increase in the export sale because people are too crazy selling to the domestic market.
But right now, but right now, I because of the COVID-19, I don't think many people travel to Thailand, right? So
Yes.
does it mean the local market, especially the hospitality furniture, will be affected or decreased?
Correct. Yes, correct. Yes. The COVID-19 has affected the furniture industry in the domestic market. but not much in the export market. You can see the number of the export increase. You can see the figure, positive figure, increase in the sale to export. That's why people right now, if they are very familiar selling domestic market, they will start trying to go into export market. And the government has provided them a lot of opportunities, for example, like SME Proactive, or a lot of support to encourage them to consider doing more export as well. For the past 10 years, Thailand has been selling more raw material than furniture. That is the situation. In the past, raw material is a small fraction of the sector. But right now, raw material is a bigger portion than the furniture itself.
All right. So as you said, the impact of COVID-19 has some maybe positive impact to Thailand furniture industry as well. So any expectation or plannings for the future yourself or the organizations?
I think every organization, like myself, we have to be more open to the online world. We have to be more open to the social network opportunities. It comes faster than we think it would come. So that means actually, if you are not prepared, you're not well equipped at the moment, you'll be left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And being left behind means you will miss out all the good opportunities. I would say that try to catch up with them means you need to be more exposed. You need to be able to scale up. Because when you get online, means you are ready to scale bigger, to go bigger. At the same time, you have to know how to PR yourself, how to get the good publicity, how to prepare the content. So it's a lot more learning that you have to unlearn or what you have learned in the past and to relearn what is new. So a lot of organizations are not quite ready, but they don't have a choice. This is a one-way direction. So it's not a choice for them to go this way or that way. So they have all to go on the same platform and go, I'm ready to bring all my members along this platform together. Of course, it's going to be slow, but we are going to the right direction. So we are slow, but we are going to that direction. In the past, we don't rely on this platform so much because we have the actual business going on. We have a hotel building that needs furniture. We have restaurant building that require furniture. But now, because we don't have much of that opportunity, so we have to tag along, bringing to be online. Okay, working on this direction.
And also, Joe, you also try to have already mentioned for us that raw materials in Thailand is important sector, especially for when we have to fight for better performance of Thailand export. So do you think what raw material sector should be much more important than furniture?
I think raw material is something that you can benefit also the farmers. So the direct impact to the farmer. So that's why I encourage the government to promote also selling raw material to the world because it's faster track. You know, from chopping the wood off, paying the farmer and kiln dry and cut to size and send to the world. So those are very, very quick to get paid. And that is good for the downstream economy. And I try to encourage that to the government because it's a positive energy to the industry. In Thailand, we have MDF, also very strong. We do a lot of export. And rubber wood. Rubber wood itself in Thailand is one of the largest producer. So we have a lot of that. And the byproduct is the MDF. And we have alongside with the rubber wood, we have another hardwood. Many different type of hardwood available for export right now. And next year, Thailand will release the law regarding the exportation of the raw material. In the past, we have the ban of the log ban. And I think the government is re-evaluating this banning situation to be able to supply raw material to the world as well. So I think this is another area that the buyer who still have their own manufacturer there can exploit the opportunity.
Hello. So So
Yes.
which market you think raw materials should Thai raw materials should can have a market share there?
For raw
What
material,
countries?
I look at the manufacturer country. Number one is of course China, and we have also Vietnam and India coming. These few days we have the online business matching with India, so I can see a lot of opportunities are going on. So those are the main player, but we are not limited to only Asian country. But for Asian country, we have the advantage of the proximities. It's easier to travel, but we also offer raw material to European countries and America as well. But again, the freight cost will be a bit high. So we more focus on the nearby country at the moment for those raw material, including the plywood.
Mainly Asia. Do you
mainly
think,
Asia.
Do you think Europe or even Eastern Europe, they are also quite a number of them, they are manufacturing furniture as well?
Yes, but they have their own raw material. They are using their beach. So I mean, we have to compete with their beach. They have advantage over the location. So right now we try to use the advantage of the location as well. So
Asia.
We offer those in Asia.
Asia.
That's right. For the time being, I think that will be a smarter strategy to focus on the furniture producing in the region.
Okay.
That's why we are the competitor in terms of finished product furniture. But at the same time, we are working with each other on the raw material side. We are also supplying them with the raw material. I think Thailand also supplied to Vietnam, to many other countries, to India, to China, mainly. Yes, those are the areas that we want to keep the old existing market in place right now.
Okay.
So thank you, Mr. today, and we got a lot of information about Thailand market and updated information. I think we have finished all questions today. So once again, thank you so much.
Okay, Joe, do you think you have any more want to say or?
I would say that
maybe okay. Louisa say that I think we our buyers or we also need a brief introduction of your associations, because I'm afraid at the beginning we forget to ask this.
Yes, I'm Jirawat Tangkit Ngawong. I have my own company called Sawat Industries, and I'm the chairman of the Thai Furniture Associations. In the Furniture Association, we have about 400 members. They are both the buyers. We are both the buyer and the manufacturer and the seller at the same time. For the Timber Association, we have a smaller number. We have about 150 members. We import and we export the wood to the world. So if you need raw material or the furniture, I think the Furniture Association or the Timber Association can help you with your requirement. Don't be shy. Just check us up. We have a Thai pavilion in the EAFOX. So why don't you check us out? And if you want to link to the association, I'm more than happy to help you link with all the members in the association so they can make use of the association as much as possible. And we sure want to link with any association in the world. If you are not only the furniture enterprises, you also the association, you can contact us so that we have a linkage of the association in the future as well.
So finally, as a Thai, you are representative of a Thai association, even Thai industry for both raw materials and furniture. So what you what you want to say or what you can suggest to both Thai government and how to encourage you or all of you to how to run the business or how run the industry in coming future, and also what any words you can say to all your Thai companies to because COVID-19 we still have a lot of time to face to COVID-19, and then so what you suggest to do in coming future for because of a COVID-19 issue.
One of my role is not only the chairman of the Thai Furniture and the Thai Timber Association. I'm also the vice chairman of CAFA. CAFA is the Council of Asia Furniture Association. So we have a lot of members in the Asia, and plus the chairman is China, CNFA, and I'm the vice chairman. So we are doing the same. We try to link all the members together and try to find opportunities from working together, because we know that there's a competition here and there, but from working together, we can grow bigger. And right now in Asia, we want to grow bigger and we can help each other. China is not the biggest manufacturer and the competitor, but China also the biggest buyers as well. The local market in China is also huge and create a lot of opportunities, same as many other countries in Asia. I think we both offer the same like Thailand. We are not only the producer, we are also the buyers. So we only sell what we are strong and we buy what we are not strong at. So why don't we use the opportunity, use a EAFOX platform to exchange and see what we can learn from each other and what we can help each other grow. Overall, it's not a 1 + 1 = 2, it's a 1 + 1 and multiply. So it's going to be bigger scale after we all working together. So I think this is a great opportunity. EAFOX offer a great opportunity, just like CAFA. I think in the future, I would like to introduce CAFA as well. CAFA has much more members in the region that we connect together. So that's another area you can work at. And I think, thank you very much for the, yes?
Yeah, CAFA have which country, the members of China, not only China and Thailand and on?
I would say all 14 countries. I think 50, I think a lot of countries, I cannot remember the number offhand right now. We include also Korea, Japan, China, Australia, India, Pakistan, Nepal, and those areas. Okay. And plus Asia like Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia. So the Vietnam, those are included, and plus more. Okay. So I think China tried to do the same thing like EAFOX is doing, try to create a network of people together. But because of the COVID-19, we are not able to create any activities. So we are a bit quiet right now for the past year. I think it's coming back after the COVID-19, we are coming back stronger.
Yeah. All right. I think today is almost finished for all the questions, and thank you so much for sharing a lot of information, opinions for the Thailand market or overall Asians conditions. We thanks again for your time and hope you and your member will enjoy the exhibitions at the EAFOX and
okay.
Yeah.
So
thank you so much, Mr. Zhuo.